Culinary Delights. It's a busy holiday season, and so we are going to get a quick recipe for you to make at home. If you're following me on my Vlogmas posts that I'm doing every single day, you can see how busy the season has been for me. So today I want to show you how to make an amazing quick recipe that you can do in a short amount of time and then get back to your daily tasks and your holiday season celebrations. So let's get cooking. All right, everyone, so we're gonna get started today. Like I said before, we are going to make a quick recipe that you can make. You can do it in a crock pot. You can do it like I'm doing this in a pot like this. And we're gonna make it super quick so you can get on with your holiday season celebrations. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely do so, because every day this month I am putting out a Vlogmas video. Some of them have to do with cooking, some of them have to do with holiday fun. So definitely go and check that out. You can also check that notification bell so you can get alerts for any of my future videos. So let's get started on today's recipe. We are going to make an amazing chicken tortilla soup. We've got a pound of chicken. You can use chicken thighs or chicken breasts. I'm using chicken breasts. And then I've got my stock pot here. And we're gonna put some oil in here. And then I'm gonna season my chicken with just some simple salt and pepper. When your pan starts to smoke like this one is, you're gonna add your chicken in. And we're just gonna brown our chicken on all sides. This is not gonna cook the chicken completely through because that's gonna happen in a later process. But we're just going to get it nice and brown. Looking really good. So I'm just gonna set it aside. I know it's not done. There's still some cooking that needs to be done. But for now, we're gonna set it aside so we can get the rest of our ingredients in our pot. All right, so our next thing is we're going to add 1 full onion. You're gonna wanna have a wooden spoon for this. You're gonna stir that around and let that soften up a little bit. The key to chicken tortilla soup is developing all the flavors because the broth is like really important for it. And so that's how we do it all in the same pot. We just add flavor by flavor by flavor. And at the end, you come up with something that's so delicious, you will not want to stop eating it. I'm going to add in some serrano peppers and some chopped garlic. Stir all that up. I'm gonna let that cook for a couple minutes. Once I got that all stirred in, I'm going to add in all my seasonings. And the seasonings, everything is gonna be down in the description, so you know. I've just got some coriander, some oregano, some cumin, some paprika. Stir all that up. No taco seasoning here. And I'm gonna add in my chilies. So I've got some dried chilies. I've got some guajillo chilies and then 1 ancho chili. Add 4 cups of chicken stock. And once you got your chicken stock in there, you're going to just use your wooden spoon and you're gonna kind of scrape the bottom. All right, once you have that done, we are going to turn up our heat. We're gonna bring this to a boil. We're gonna also add on our chicken. All right, so you're gonna bring this to a boil, and then once it starts to boil, you're gonna turn down your heat and set it on low, and you're gonna let it simmer for 15 minutes with the lid on. Okay, so once our water is boiling for our chicken, we are going to turn it down and just let it simmer on low for 15 minutes. I'm gonna stick my lid on there as well. I'm gonna move this to the back burner because we're going to get some tortilla strips and we're gonna actually fry them up ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get some corn tortillas and you're just going to slice them into slices, however thick you want your strips to be. All right, so our oil is ready. You can always just dip a piece in there and then it'll tell you if it's ready. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get some strips and I'm just going to add them into my oil. I don't want to overcrowd it. So we're just going to fry them up and let them brown. Alright, once you get them all brown and crispy like this, I'm going to put them in a bowl with a paper towel. And while those are cooking, you're going to want to season your tortilla chips right away. They are done. So these cook really, really fast. So you're not going to want to step away or anything like that. Just watch them. There we have it. We have our nice bowl of crispy tortilla strips that we're going to use on top of our chicken tortilla soup. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a blender because we are going to blend up these amazing dried chilies that we put into our soup. All right, so we've got our chilies here on our blender, and we're just going to blend this up really, really good. Perfect. Make sure that it's like well blended. It's going to be like an orange mixture, and we're going to put it back into our soup. So it makes it authentic. You don't just have like some taco seasoning. So now that we have that in there, just stir it up, give it a real quick stir. Then we're gonna add half a can of crushed tomatoes, just half. And then corn. We're just gonna turn this back on, and we're gonna simmer it for another 5 minutes to let it thicken a little. While this is simmering, I'm going to shred my chicken. So at this point, your chicken is all cooked. So you don't want to cook it anymore. So we're not going to add it to our pot until the last little bit. All right, so this next part is a little optional. You don't have to do it. I like my chicken tortilla soup a little creamy. So I just like to add about a 1/4 cup of heavy cream into mine. But like I said, this is optional, so you don't have to. All right, so it's been simmering for about 5 minutes now, so I'm going to take it off the heat. We're going to add in our chicken, and then that's it. We're done. So we're just going to plate up a bowl and try this baby out. All right, so we are ready to plate up our dish. So first things first, we are going to add cheese, because who doesn't love a chicken tortilla soup when you just pull out the spoon and a big string of like delicious cheese, gooey cheese comes up. So I'm going to lay some cheese down at the bottom of my soup before I put any in my bowl. So then I'm going to add a generous helping of our soup. Make sure you get some of that delicious broth in there. And you guessed it, more cheese. This is just a shredded Mexican cheese blend. Let's add all of it, why not? Right? Now here's where it gets exciting, because you can pretty much put whatever you want. We're just gonna make a good little mound on top of our soup, because why not, right? So I'm going to add in some avocado. Stack it up, you know? Some corn. That's why I told you to save some of that corn, because you can sprinkle some on top. And then I will do some of our tortilla chips that we made. They're so crispy. Perfectly done. Kind of make like a little nest for our avocado. Cilantro. Green onions. And then last but not least, more cheese. Let's do some cojita cheese this time. Oh yeah. Take a look at that. That is gorgeous. All right, let's dig in and taste this baby out. It looks so good. It smells so good. I haven't had a chance to taste it yet, so I am super, super excited. Use that gooey cheese that I was talking about. That is really, really, really good. Try some of those crispy tortilla strips. It gives you a different texture. All right, guys, there you have it. Some delicious soup. So good. A little taste of Mexico. Thank you for watching. Definitely like and subscribe. If you want to see any of my other videos, you can head over to my channel. I have several other Mexican dishes that you can look at, or just any other dish that you would like to make. I have lots of videos on my channel. Videos come out on Sundays, and I have shorts and reels that come out on Wednesdays. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Can't stop eating this.